So you look at the logical process, right? And I've kind of narrowed it down to these two ways, right? Again, it's forward logic, where you gather and then come to a conclusion, and then backwards rationalization. You have a conclusion, you try to make sense of it, and then you find the evidence that supports that idea. All right, so maybe the Bible and creationism was a little out there, right? And again, it's only some Christians that view it like this. Even my um, big time Christian neighbor, who I called Auntie Dottie, she didn't believe that. She grew up being taught that, and she believes in God and heaven, but she doesn't believe in creationism. But let's take another example, all right? So let's say, for example, you you want to think of yourself as an awesome person, but you had a really bad breakup with your last ex, and it was like a lot of shouting, a lot of cuss words being said, and then you guys broke up. And when you look back, you think, why did we break up? Well, if I think of myself as a good person, that's a foregone conclusion, right? Then it must mean that my ex was, insert reason, right? Abusive, narcissistic, a terrible person, immature, right? So instead of looking forward and saying, well, let's examine the whole relationship, let's see what actions were performed, and we can determine why was the breakup happening. It goes backwards. I'm I'm definitely a good person, and we've broken up. So therefore, it must be because it's their fault. Oh, and then if it's their fault, then we can see X, Y, Z reasons. Now I can also use an extreme example, which is colonial British Empire, right? So um, why did the folks settling in South Africa feel it was okay, despite their Christian roots and having, I guess, a degree of education? Why was it okay for them to kick off all these Africans from South Africa, establish themselves as the minority ruler, and then use violence to kick people off, mistreat them, subjugate them? Well, again, if you have the idea that you're a good person and you're right to do this, then you can always find the evidence to support you, or you can make up evidence. In this case, it was around the ideology of white supremacy, right? Okay, bigger heads, light skin, you're less